Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Hello. Yes, we are. Welcome. Oh, well, that's kind of unexpected. Welcome everyone to our wet Spain qualifying session. For 80 minutes of qualifying, pretty much, followed by a 33 lap race around the circuit Barcelona, Catalonia. We'll be having 15 drivers or more tonight. I think the drivers weren't expecting rain at all. It's full wet, so that's gonna be very interesting how things are gonna turn out. Right, we already have our first few drivers out on track. Delanitis, Plumby, McLaren of Thunder Speeder, Stello, an Alpine of the Alpine of Lemon, the Mercedes of Flex. We also have a bit of cough, so yeah. But yeah, going through lineups, we have Plumby and Formula in the Alfa Romeo, 60th place. The only driver for Ferrari, Flex the only for Mercedes, Johnny and Lemon for Alpine, Sambo and Darren for Red Bull, Dolanitis and Kukamanakis for Aston Martin, Postman and Matt for the Williams cars, Thunder Speeder and HP for the McLarens, and Stello being our only driver for Haas tonight. We're gonna have our first drivers start their flying laps. First one being Plumby. Apparently Matt isn't soft. Yeah, and he spins out, in fact. Not surprised. Plumby though, is about to go off track there. And keeps it. He's got Aston Martin and a McLaren behind him. Probably being Dolitis and Thunder Speeder. Almost certain, because Kukamanakis and HB are both in the pit lane still. In the garage. So they have their teammates out on track behind Plumby. This place has also started his flying lap just now. It's gonna be interesting to see what's the weather like for the race. To be fair, it's gonna be a very, very interesting question. Oh, he goes wide and doesn't invalidate, but still continues. That's a provisional 127.9, and Delanitis sets an even faster one of a 126.954. Provisional fastest time of this qualifying session, that is 125.930 now, set by Flex in the Mercedes. On the Inters, not bad. That pushes Dolanitis in second, Lemon now in third with a 127.4, Thunder Speeder in fourth with a 127.8, Plumby in fifth, Stello in sixth, who will have to improve his time, because he's got a pretty slow one of 134.9. As he plays there with a 125.028, the new pole lap time. For the audio disconnection there, but I'm back. Stello then goes P3 with a 126.499, and we also had Sambo on a 129.261 in the Red Bull, setting a time which is good enough for 8th. Matt and Soft set a 148.9. We're going Belgium way, literally. As he plays, meanwhile, says I'm the fastest one this session and sets a 124.620, the only time to go below the 125s so far. Maybe rain is decreasing and the truck's getting faster, who knows, only the driver can know that information. What we know though is that Formula is on a mountain lap and soon to start his first lap. HBE is still in the pits. Darren is on a flying lap right now. As we go on board with the Red Bull driver, who's got his teammate in P8 at the moment. As he has to be very crucial, very careful. Very careful. And his lap is set to purple, provisional purple, sector 1. Sector 2 then, very complex chicane to get right, especially in the wet conditions. A right-hander onto the DS zone, which is disabled due to the weather conditions, not allowing the DS to be used. No, not to purple sector 2, but still continues on for his final sector and his first lap time of this session. He's on to the last two corners, which have been modified. Last corner, which is very fast now, considering the removal of the last chicane. It's a 125.865, which is good enough for P2. Behind him is Stellanitis, who's coming back into the pits, and so is Flumby. Up next we have Matt, who's probably going to go back into the pits, and behind him Stello, who's also coming back into the pit lane. Oh, and I don't know if Matt actually went straight on at the pit lane entry, or if he actually continued. I guess he's continuing. And he goes straight on and DNFs. Well, unfortunate. Postman, meanwhile, may want to do a better may want to have a better time than Matt. He proceeds to complete his first lap in this session with 8 minutes remaining, by the way. 8 minutes half remaining. Final corner for Postman. No DRS, but sets a 124.583, which is pole. Pole position, provisional pole position for the man in the Williams. That's an unexpected turn of events, as I think the track is getting faster. But what a time from Postman. Really must be happy with that. The speeder is in a lap. Until the final corner, what can he set? He proceeds onto the line, 126.3232. Does set the McLaren driver for P7. Behind him we have the Alpine of Johnny, who starts, actually sets a time, I think, but he didn't actually improve it. We have Formula next on the line. Doesn't improve his time, still it stays on 136. Oh yeah, the rain is decreasing, so that means we may have a dry end to this qualifying session soon. That explains why the lap times are getting faster and faster each lap. Oh, and Johnny actually spins out and crashes into the barriers. Seeing a Mercedes come behind them on a lap, I believe. Yes, they are on a lap, even though they're no, they're on a lap. They're on a lap with low ES, but they are on a lap, I believe, on wets. Have they aborted? Doesn't look like it. I think they are back. They are getting back to the pits. Yes, they are. As expected, they are. Thunder Speeder has just completed a lap. Lemon is on his way for another lap. Yes, he is. He improved 6/10 in Sector 2 on his previous best. And as the plays, look at that. 123.5 responds to Postman's attempt to steal his pole position and sets an even faster time. But Lemon round the corner, around the final corner, can he respond as well? Can he? No, he cannot, but he sets up 25.666, which puts him in 5th for the time being. Oh, as he moves quite close to the Red Bull coming out of the pits. That's Sambo. As his teammate is on a lap. Actually, that's Sambo. Sambo who's doing a flying lap, I think. That's Darren coming out of the pits, and there's Lemon there, who spun at the exit of turn 2. Kirkmanlak is in a lap, by the way. First lap. He sets a provisional 137.734. I think he started his first flying lap of this session right now. We'll go on board then. We'll stay on board. Get a bit of traffic ahead. Gotta be careful. Ooh, as he goes wide, and probably that will be his first lap done and dusted, I believe. I think so. We'll have another chance as Alice. Yes, yes, he has disabled, yes, deploy. Darren isn't that. Purple sector 1 for the Red Bull driver. needs to head into sector 2. I think Lemon has fun once again. Sector 3. Crucial chicane to get right, moves onto the right hander, next right hander on what used to be a chicane, and now it's a straight. Probable sector 2, 7/10 improvement on his previous best. Onto the last couple of corners before concluding his final few runs, I would say. Last corner, no DRS, but does sector 1, 23.621. Not enough for pole, but is enough for for the top 3 outlets. Postman is also on the lap. The man who got a provisional pole position has a taste of what it feels to be like, what it feels to be on pole. But as he loses a bit of crucial temps with that sudden loss of traction, still continues on to conclude his lap, as he will have I think one more run after this one. He does set another provisional pole position from this Williams man. 123.497. It's the last, I think, it is the last run. If anyone starts lap now, it will be your last ever run. HP won't be qualifying, so you will start last. So now it's about who will cross the line first. I think it will be Darren. Will it? No, Darren. So must be Sambo. Sambo is on an outlap, so I think he's gonna make it. So then behind Sambo, so Kirkmanakis is gonna be the first one to finish this qualifying session, most likely, as he's got a Williams behind him as he moves aside to let him pass and actually gets his invalidates his lap time or something. Doesn't really do very good on his fun run, but here's Bosman. He still has some time. Doesn't improve by 14 thousandths, and that's your qualifying session done. Next in the line will be Stello, who's pitting. Then we move to SD Place. We'll have 3 other cars behind him. Be Flex, Darren, and Plumby. On to the final corner then. He's set to get that provisional pole position back. Darren is next, he's invalidated. Plumby is next and gets the pole position. Plumby on a 122.855. What was the lap? But it's not over yet. It's not over yet, as we have the Alpine of Johnny. Johnny doesn't really do well enough for that pole. Jolanitis could be a very good candidate for that first place. Does he get? Yes, he does. By 5,000. 5,000. Thunder Speeder up next. Gets P7. Postman. He's up next. He's on a he's still on a lap. He's still on a lap. Formula won't be doing any better than 13th. But Postman is the next one. Can he get his first ever pole position? Yes, he can. And after running out of fuel, he gets pole position in Spain in HSRT for round 5, 122.668. What a setup, I must say. This man has been on pole 3 times tonight, and he has not given it to any other, but he was the man to beat in the end. Congratulations, as that is your starting grid with Postman in first, Dolanitis in second, Plumby in third, As he plays in fourth, and Darren, Stello, Thunderspeeder, Flex, Johnny, Lemon, Kirkmanaki, Sambo, Formula, Matt Copper, and HPE in last place. Obviously, wait 2 minutes before starting, or in any case, wait for the host to ready up firstly. Obviously, wait, and it's a dry race. I don't know if it's going to change later on, but the start is dry, which is what we like to see. And for the drivers as well, I think that's the very good news. As I'm gonna go into Race Director to tell you exactly that we do have most people starting on softs, with a few starting on mediums and one of them starting on hards. So that's gonna be quite interesting. As we wait for the fire lights to go out to get us into the racing action. But predictions, if you have any, post them in the chat. I'll be looking to read them while we wait. In fact, I wasn't expecting Possiman on pole position, so yeah, I think probably HB is going to win, but you never know. You never know. Nothing's certain until it happens, they say. And that's very true. Right, you can ready up. If you're watching the stream and driving as well, you can ready up. As authorized by Kirkmanakis himself. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And away we go with Bosman getting a horrible start to this first race in Spain for HSRT, and as it plays out of nowhere, takes the lead before turn 1. As I'm gonna get you all of the data you need. Into turn 1 we go. It seems like a clean start so far. Nothing major happened so far. As we have a spin, never mind. Johnny spinning there at the back. Up into the field we go. As we have Lemon making moves onto P8, and Flex getting dropped to P10, P11 now by Formula, who's trying to go round the outside on the Mercedes and round the outside on the Alpine of Lemon. Round the outside of the chicane, and does it work out for the Alfa Romeo? Does it work out? Yes, it does, as he's ahead at the exit of the corner. Matt and his teammate now going side by side, and he spins him. Oh, never mind. He saves it. Plumby saves it. And the two Alfa Romeos now walking together. Never mind, as Formula spins Plumby out. So that's not very great teamwork, but obviously not no one to say that. Sorry for that. But yeah, having a bit of cough since Friday. Flex then ahead of Lemon as well as HB, who's from P15 all the way up to P11 already, as he's having to fight with Lemon though. As they always say, one thing is catching, the other is passing. He's gonna try to go around the outside here, on hard against soft. Will it work? Obviously not, for now at least. As we have another bit of action as Matt gets spun round by Formula again, I think. I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to point the finger at anyone, but it's Formula again. That's two in a row. As he rejoins the race in P13, he taps Sambo a bit there, but nothing too major. Oh, what was that? Formula, what are you doing, man? He literally swerved onto the track, like... It was scenes. But yeah, he's now ahead of his teammate in P13. Nesty plays with a 1:14.962, keeps setting fastest lap time, having a almost 3 second lead on the Lanitis. Kumilak is going past Lemon and possibly going past HB as well, who's not found a very good setup for tonight. So will struggle a bit, but still is in P8. Even though he hasn't got a setup, but he's still in P8. We have closer action as well in the top 3, but they're still quite far from each other. Someone leaves the session. Plumby all the way to the back of Sambo. This he was. I'm gonna try to see if there's anyone close who could be making a move anytime soon. I think Diaz is also active from this lap, so we'll be able to see some more moves happening very soon. As we stay on ball with Flex, trying to get his move done on Darren, but also Bossiman looking to make a move on Delanitis very soon. Flex makes the move on Darren. Does Bossiman make it? Yes, he does at turn 1. And he keeps the place as well. P2 for Bossiman. Onto the chase to the Ferrari of Essie Place. Plumby also gets the place on Sambo. P13 for the Alfa Romeo driver, and P12 for his teammates. So Alfa Romeo is not doing very well so far. But to be fair, they haven't... Plumby has qualified well. Formula hasn't really qualified at all. But yeah, Plumby hasn't had the best of starts, as much as he was in P3. And now Matt is all the way up to the back of Lemon, with no EIS almost, but he gets the place and gets it done at the corner. Could Lemon respond though? Yes, he could, but he gets the corner in doing so, and that keeps Matt ahead. HB next, all the way to the back of Darren. On hards against soft. Will HB get the place without a setup? Let me remind you. No, he won't. Stays behind the Rebel driver. Although there's been quite some change in the second place, and as Delanetis gets that back, and now still looking to get involved in this, but he has to wait a little bit behind. HB finally gets that P7, and Kirkhamlack is looking to get involved too, as Darren gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits, and Kirkhamlack gets a place on Darren. Darren lost 2 places in 1 corner. Now we have a train all the way to P2. This is a train of cars that starts from P2, ends at about P10 or P9, depends how you say it. We'll stay more within Mercedes, as he seems to have quite a clear view of what's happening ahead and behind. He tries to get closer and closer to Thunder Speeder ahead. Delanetis also losing the place on Postman as he gets the 2nd place back. Meanwhile, 8th place. Having quite a nice race so far. 5-second lead on the rest of the pack. Nothing much you could ask for. HB looking quite close now to Flex as he looks for a space on the outside of the next corner. Does he take the move? No, they make contact instead, and he stays behind. Does he though? Yes, he does, as obviously there would be no point to try and move at this corner unless you want to risk your race doing so. But having Diaz now, we'll also see a move possibly from Thunder Speeder, and a move from his teammate, never mind, as Thunder Speeder gets spun, and now they're 3 wide as Flex sends. Oh my god, no! No! Oh my god, that must have felt horrible. Flex has just sent Thunder Speeder to the shallow rim for real, as there's a safety car deployed. Not a very good timing, as SC plays literally. Oh my god, no! So many things happening in this race. SC plays didn't notice the safety car and got disqualified for overtaking it. All Flex's master plan. On the fact that he had missed the pits. So yeah, he won't be too happy for sure. But now Delanetis is in the lead with having pit. Darren has retired. Yeah, 1 driver to coast chaos. Lemon almost spins out. Delanetis and Lemon will not have the best restarts as they haven't pit, but Stello and others have. So Stello should take the lead from the restart unless something else happens. As we have Stello on hard, Sambo and 6 lap ball hards, HB and Flex on fresh mediums, Kirkhamlack is on hards, Matt Copper and Postman on hards, Formula and Flamby on hards, Formula missing an entire front wing. I think he had quite some misunderstanding. With someone. So he'll have to repair that. And Johnny on fresh hearts. I wonder why Darren retired. I could actually check what happened. I think Darren retired because he got a 5-second penalty for spinning in pit lane. But it doesn't seem like there's been anything else. Now Formula will find himself at the back of the grid. But to be fair, 11th and 12th doesn't do much of a difference considering there's been 3 Gnats already. Yeah, it's like all of that happened because Flex sent Thunder Speeder into the Shadow Rim, so that sent out a safety car. As Blaze overtook it and got disqualified. Then we had Darren retiring for 5 seconds and Formula getting a full wing damage from contact. Everything happened just because of that little incident that brought out a safety car. That shows you have to be very careful because one action can lead to a chain reaction. I think safety car will be in at the end of next lap as Flex looks to pit. Never mind, he doesn't, but someone else does. No, they don't as well. They're looking to do some sort of fake entrances in the pits, which is fair, I guess, if you wanna trick your opponents, rivals. But then Donalitis will lead the safety car restart on Usoft, which is not gonna feel good. Not gonna feel that good, must say. So he's gonna have to be really smart in extending the lead for as much as he can until he pits, and then has the advantage on the rest of the drivers. Sambo hasn't pit either. Still on his first the set he started with, so he's in 4th, which is not bad. But he has HB behind, let's say it's not exactly easy to drive when you got reigning world champion behind you, but you can try. Plays disconnects, obviously because he got disqualified for something which, yeah, could be Gain's issue, but also could have been avoided as well, from my opinion. As the 90s will look to restart this race right now, it goes up to speed to restart this race, bring us green flag, and we back to racing action. HB on the back of Sambo already, but he's got Flex as well behind, but Flex decides against it, and HB takes the place, but Flex does want a bit of piece of that P5 and takes it, and now Sambo, oh my god, what's going on here? Sambo looks to be having a very nightmare right now, as it gets dropped to P8. With Stello still in P3. And HB now up into P2. I wasn't really looking at him, but he's up into P2 from that restart. Oh my god. For real. And Samuel gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits as he gets dropped to P11 now. Not a very good restart from the Red Bull. We have a fight between Flax and Lemon here, as there's been quite a contact, and Flax has been good at with reflexes to avoid any sort of misunderstanding between these drivers. And now Flex trying to go all the way to the right there, almost on the grass. Black is having to lift a bit there. to avoid making contact, and Flex will come out victorious and take that P4 at turn 1. I think someone had to cut the corner there, and that could have been possible. Now finds himself in P8. And has Formula coming like a rocket, like a torpedo, into the next corner, and doesn't really gain anything from it. There's so much going on right now, and also Formula taking the advantage of Fossilman overtaking Lemon to take P7 now, and he gets spun, and oh my god, has contact with Fossilman, and they both spin round. Well, not what you could ask for. Not what you could ask for. Meanwhile, his teammate, Formula's teammate, Plumby, making some moves on Lemon. Not very legal, but he's through into P7. HB with a 114.5 starts to set a very, very good benchmark as he takes that lead and has a 3 second lead on the rest of the pack already. And I think the winner has been confirmed at lap 12 out of 33 of this race. But anything can happen. Stella, meanwhile, takes P2 from the 90s, and Matt Copper were having quite a nice fight here. Matt Copper taking P3 then, with almost no yes. We have him Plumley very close to back. Lemon, but so are Dolanites. Matt Copper and Stella. Matt Copper actually looking to have a go at Matt to get that P2 back. Flex gets the move down on Kukuminakis as well, as they both Aston Martins are now in P5 and 6 respectively. And Postman makes the move on Sambo. Lemon pits. Obviously on 11 lap all stops. Not much you could have done. Not much you could do. Yeah, there's still quite a close fight. For the second place. Milan CA has decided to work finally, but it's still late, unfortunately. As we have Flex there trying to go for a move on Stello. Invites Kukuminakis to get closer, possibly make a move, but no success for now. And now they're getting even closer, but Flex does very good exit there. The final corner just wide open for Kukuminakis as he gets past on the straight. Will he though? As Flex looks to counter-attack it. Flex fits himself in a gap that didn't exist, but he did. And gets P4 out of it, and Kukuminakis is obviously P3 from it. But what a move there from Lexus is looking to go around the outside now on the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin not leaving this place without a fight. But in the end, it's Flex coming out of it as Stello decides to defend it very late and now lost a bit of time to Kukuminakis, and that invites Lantis to get closer and get Diaz and possibly pass him on the straight, despite having 13 lap all softs which do not help him at all. Flex is flying right now. I didn't doubt he could reach Matt Copper anytime soon. He's at mediums, yeah, but still. That move was just wonderful because it did result in success, because if that resulted in some back crash, I didn't think he would be I don't think anyone would be too happy at him. But, you know, he went great, so it's all good. Also, meanwhile, getting the plays on Johnny. Johnny may want to get him back, but no one has the IS, and Johnny will have to wait behind the Williams. As we reach that point of the race where there's a few fights going on, but not much other than that. Let me go through the grid once again. We have HP from Matt Cooper, from Flex, from Kirkhamlakis, from Stellar, from Delanites, from Plan B and Formula in 7th and 8th, Possyman, Johnny Mate, Sambo and Lemon, with your units being Darren, Thunderspeeder and SD Place. I'm fairly a bit, but yeah. Lammy gets a 3-second time penalty meanwhile for track limits, which won't be good for track position, considering Postman is getting close on Formula. That means he could drop him actually. Postman getting close to Formula may mean that we may have a P7, P8, P9, P10 fight soon, which won't be bad. Won't be bad, let me tell you what. The Nanit on 15 lap soft, still hasn't pit. I wonder how much tower they've got by now, but doing a very good job to try and take out as much time as he can once he pits, as Cricket Black is now close to Flex to try to move down the inside. Will he get it? Will he not get it? Only one way to find out, as Flex has a way better line round the inside and skips the place. So Kirkhamlakis will have another attempt with Diaz. Formula gets past Plan B. And Flex without Diaz has to just watch Kirkhamlakis fly past him. Atlantis now pits for what I think would be mediums. I'm pretty sure it will be mediums. Yes, they are. They are mediums. It's gonna pit for. And it's gonna be close between him and Lemon. Let me tell you what. Yeah, it's gonna be close between him and Lemon. He now comes out. Lemon is literally there, but he's already come out before Lemon could get him. He doesn't have a very good entry to turn 1, and you forgot that Lemon is there. You could get him any time, because these tires are cold. But to be fair, everyone else has quite some tire wear already, so it won't be any hard to catch up. Now Nolan will fly. I'm pretty sure that's what will happen. You wouldn't be surprised if he manages to get up to P2 maybe and take the fight up with HBE as Matt is. Oh my god, Matt all of a sudden caught up so much that he overtook HBE for the lead on the straight. And Flex now gets to play the P3 back on Kirkhamlakis. But Matt now on hards, the hards actually having the basically best performance on the mediums, considering the tower. But yeah, Postman has caught up on this pack and now overtook Plum for P7 on a now for Mayo Sandwich as it stands. Will it be round 2 for Matt Copper to try and keep that lead, as HB is gaining on him, and we'll have another chance at the main straight, that it is the starting grid and the start finish straight. Atlantis is already below a second on Sambo. We'll stay on. Oh, Been a fight between the two Alfa Romeos as they almost spin, but HBE is close to Matt. Could have tried to send it there, but thought against it to try and avoid any possible consequences. Kokonakis waits for a move on Flex, and now we're talking about Delanitis. Delanitis got the move on Sambo. He has 13 seconds to catch up on pretty much the rest of the pack. Formula loses the place on Johnny as Sambo pits. I mean, 70 lap old hards, yeah. Probably for softs, I believe. Of course, it's gonna be much harder for him to catch up. Never mind, mediums. Gonna run for softs, to be fair. Sorry for the interruption in commentary as I look at Johnny and Johnny and Formula have another crash yet again. And Johnny now spins. Formula not have that's the second time that it happens. This race HB meanwhile takes the lead back on Matt Copper. I think this will be a fight that will continue for the rest of the race. And Formula now retires. Actually crashes at the pit entrance, I think. He crashed at the pit entrance. That releases another safety car. Another. And Stanley gets a drive-through penalty for spinning under the delta time of the safety car. Well, that's another safety car, and now Sambo won't pit because he's already pit. But that will mean he may catch up a bit. Manages to. That will mean HBE, Matt Copper, and that's not good for Delanitis, who was looking to make time. I think everyone will pit. Well, everyone pits, yes. Matt, Flex and Kukumlakis are pitting. Stello is pitting, but he will change tyres, not serve the drive-through. Because he has to wait for the safety car to finish before serving the drive-through. Postman, and he gets a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pit lane as well. Plumby gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Postman in, Plumby in will serve his 5 seconds, I think, if he got 5 seconds. No, it wasn't him. Durant is staying out on mediums. He will gain a few places. Rejoins in P6. Johnny gets a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pit lane. And Lemon is also in. I think Sambo will stay in P11. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Unless he's able to catch time now. Can he? Oh yeah, actually. Yes, he can. He's ahead of Lemon. Got the place in Lemon. Now we have a very mixed grid in terms of tyres. We have HPE on mediums, but Matt is on softs. And Matt has been having quite strong pace compared to HPE. Maybe because of setups, but yeah. This could be a quite nice fight now to the end of the race. Flex on softs, Kukumlak is on mediums, Stella on softs. Delanitis haven't pit, but so he's still on the second stint, mediums. Postman on softs, Plumby on mediums, Johnny Mate on softs, Sambo on mediums, and Lemon on softs. So it's basically medium softs, medium softs, medium softs, and so on. Apart from the top three, well, medium softs, but that's just details. And the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. I believe so. So HB will lead this restart for the first time in this race. That he needs a restart. I think it won't be too safe now with the restart because he doesn't have the best of setups and he's got soft runners behind him too. Not even one, two. So it's going to be very, very important to get a good one to keep that lead for as long as he can in this. Pretty sure he can, but it's going to be tough for sure. As I said, the safety car will be in this lap. That's the official confirmation. We'll go back to racing shortly. Oh, as there's been quite some misunderstanding at the back. Stopping on track, that is. People getting places all the oh my god, what is going on? So out of all that, Sambo actually managed to get up to P8. Plumby and Johnny, I don't know what's going on between them, but we'll go up to the rest of the field as HB got a great restart. Johnny gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags, probably for overtaking. Not a very good restart from these three. And at the back we go. Postman trying to make the move on the Lanities, was not very good tires at the moment. But yeah, he gets the place on the Aston Martin. And tries to get the place on Stello. He does. He does get the place on Stello as well. And now he's attacked by the Lanities, but he defends well. Johnny gets 3 seconds 3-second penalty for track limits. As Sambo gets past Stello as well. Still not having the best of restarts right now, as he's got passed by multiple drivers in a few corners. No matter a few corners. Matt is very close to HB, speaking of close drivers. And he sets a powerful sector 2 as well. Could be on to get to steal the fastest lap of HBE's name. Can he? Only a matter of corners to find out. Overtake button enabled as he moves to the inside, sets that 1:13.498 as the new fastest lap of this race and gets the lead of the race back into his hands. And now HBE we'll have one other driver to think about, and that will be Flex, who's been flying this race. Can he keep up the momentum that he kept up with mediums? We'll see. I think so, but it's up to the driver to demonstrate that. It's on me pits. Mediums. No, HB very close to Matt. It will be round 2 between these two, who have been fighting for quite a long time now. Yes, enabled this lap. HB aiming for Matt. Can he take the lead back at turn 1? Onto the inside he goes. He can't. Matt Copper has a better line around the outside, and he keeps it for now. But HBE overall faster through the next series of corners. Tries to go round the inside, but Matt has a good defending style. And Flex is coming fast behind these two. He wants these 2 places. He wants that lead. After all, he's been fast all race, so he only needs to take it if he wants it. Yes, for HB and Flex activated. As Flex gets even closer to HB than HB is to Matt. Matt almost loses it. Matt is under pressure at the moment. And considering HB has no setup, this tells you how quick this guy is. Yes, but opened for HB and for Flex. HB moves to the inside. We have a lapped car ahead. That's Stello. That will give HB. Yes, never mind, he won't. But HB at the end gets the move down on Matt for the lead. But there's still a few laps to go, so still a lot of opportunities to try. None of that. Kicking has actually got closer to this pack. So could be looking to get in the mix as well. We can, if we can keep catching up. Because he's got Postman behind as well. Now it's round 2 for Matt. He's getting closer. Flex with this DIS train not being able to do much. He has to think of something here. He's saving DIS, which may be a good strategy. But time is running out. As DIS is wide open for Matt. Onto the back straight. Moves to the inside like HB did just a lap ago. And takes the place. Closes the room. Even before the corner. I think that was precaution. Probably. Flex is losing ground to these two. But they're fighting quite hard. And if you want to at least be in contention for a possible P2, even if not P1, he has to stay within a second to these two. Yes, it opened, and so it is for HB. None of them trying the move here so far. They're all trying it at the last straight, the main straight as well. And HB then, with the IS wide opened, will get the place once again, unless Matt has something on his leaves to try and defend that. No, he doesn't, as he knows he can do it as well next time around. I think this won't stop until basically they cross the line, which is gonna be good for entertainment. Surprisingly though, Matt Copper has lost some ground now as he manages to make that up. Probably because of the lapped car in the middle of the way. That doesn't really do him a favour. His ring Stella is much faster now because of the tire difference. The age difference at least. Lemon makes the move on Samuel Miwa. Back into the lead. Fight for the lead. Matt Copper is a bit farther behind HB now, which implies he could not have an easy life because the softs may be getting a bit worn right now. So has to think wisely here. Yes, but opened for the Williams. As we'll use this time to get closer to the McLaren ahead. They're both on the same kind of EIS level, so they're both equal right now. Lacks a bit less, but he's still within a second. Samba meanwhile loses the place on Johnny. I'm about to cross the line to start lap 30. Onto the threes. In the lap counter. Which will tell the drivers and us as well that the race is about to end, and if they want to make the most out of this race to start pushing like they have never this race. And Matt has understood that message, gets closer to HPE, tries to take more performance from these tires than he can ask for. Need to be very careful in pushing as well at the same time, which is not easy, but he has to do it. He wants to be still in contention. This will be a very close fight until the end, I told you. Well, it also only takes one mistake from either of them to literally know who the winner will be. But nothing certain until the end. 3/10 back is Matt Copper from HB. Yeah, it's wide open for the Williams. He gains enough, moves to the right, He doesn't, he's pushing HBE. He's playing it smart now. He's actually playing it smart. He wants that win at all costs, and that means waiting, probably. This will be very, very interesting to see how this will end. Let me tell you what, the EIS situation is not very equal anymore. I'm not gonna say who has more of it. I'm gonna have to guess. At least, obviously, for who's driving, otherwise it's unfair. Because I'm pretty sure some of them are watching the stream. Guess wide open then for Matt Copper once again. Lex is still following behind closely. And Matt will still wait at lap 32 out of 33. There's one more lap to go to seal it. Who will take the win? Type it in the chat if you're still watching. Who do you think will win? HB or Matt or Flex? It's one of these three. Flex could win all of a sudden, you never know. But yeah. I'm curious to know who you think will win. I'm pretty sure you will say HB, but always have faith in everyone. I think Matt can do it if he wants to. This will be a very fair victory as well. Sure, it feels so good. But on to the last lap now. The eyes wide open for one last time on this main straight. He moves to the right as I expected and takes the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix for the last time in HSRT, at least for this season. HV is not done yet though. He is not done yet. Flex is basically gone by now. I think he's happy with AP3, but the fight is on for the win. The fight is on for this win. Matt is under pressure. Almost lost it there. Minor mistakes by Air. As he keeps having quite a lot of traction there. Lemon gets like a 3 seconds penalty for track limits. Just wide open for HPE, who won't have enough EIS to fight it. With the EIS, the EIS enabled but still hasn't gained enough. Both of them are on equal EIS levels at the moment. Who will be? It will be a matter of corners to decide the winner. Only a matter of corners. And Matt Copper, for one last time, crosses the line to win the Spanish Grand Prix in HSRT Season 4. Round 5, obviously out of round 12, but what a race from these two. Matt Copper has won it fair and square. Probably, I think he's won it fair and square. I don't think HB helped him, to be fair. Matt Copper was smart enough to wait as well, so if he didn't, I think it would have gone to HB. Doubt HB wouldn't have wanted to win. But yeah, let's just say Matt Copper has won it fair and square. And what a race. What a race. Unfortunate for whatever happened in terms of incidents. I think some drivers may not be too happy about the performance today. Probably SC Plays has been robbed from the game, but sorry for that. But that's your podium then. Congrats to Matt for the win. It's a very unexpected win. With the fastest lap as well. Looks like the tables have turned. BMW against Apex, and BMW wins. We could put it that way as well, you know. But yeah, that's the end then of this race from my side. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you for on international paddock, international_paddock for round 5 at Spain in FSC Pro Series as well on Friday, 8 PM UK time. See you there, and then we'll go at Zandvoort next week. Bye everyone.